Hello everybody, it's Cam Coyle again with the Presidential Kids Corner. If you've noticed anything big about me today, you could tell that I have actually shaved my beard / whiskers off. I got some pretty nice pictures of me with sideburns and everything. I might post that, we'll see. But it was quite an experience having a beard, but I'm very relieved and happy that it is off. So I'm very happy about that. And now today we're going with our 6th episode. I'm going to show you a book that I think you might like and ties in very nicely with the goal of this project in the first place anyways. So this one is called Presidential Sites, and it's by William G. Clotworthy. In my opinion, this book is the most comprehensive presidential historic site book out there. I have a couple other ones that have to do with presidential houses, but this one, if you look through it, is very, very comprehensive, and I really love being able to look through this. You can even tell on the back here, it says more than 1,000 places that have helped shape and commemorate the lives of the presidents of the United States. That's quoting. But I'll tell you what, this is truly remarkable in many different ways. I got this book specifically at the Hermitage, Andrew Jackson's historic site in outside of Nashville, Tennessee. And this was probably the book that I looked through and I found that Zachary Taylor didn't really have any historic sites in terms of his own personal site to honor him, like all the other presidents do. And you can check that out in this book. And this one kind of just, resonated with me. And also, I bought this one because, we're on a trip with my grandparents and, my family, including, my grandparents, my parents. We always find time to go on these different presidential trips to see these sites. So I figured, it would be worth the money to buy it. I'll put a link in the description below, of course. This one is it's $27. This one's pretty comprehensive. But you could always look online for other things too. But this one really is just the real deal here. And the pros with this book is that it really organizes it very well. You could flip through and look at that phone ring. How about that? It's beautiful. But I'll keep going. You have basically all these different sites going through. This is just Washington. Washington has so many sites associated with them. But, you'll see you have, by president. This is Harding here. You'll go through and you'll see all these different sites, not only just personally, but it also has to do with just events in their lives, too. And you go in the back of the book, and you can see there's also some cool different things that they've organized. They have different cities in here. Then you go back, they have different colleges, all the colleges that the presidents attended, so you can go visit that. Of course, some did not attend college, like Zachary Taylor. I believe 8 presidents did not. Let me check that. No, 9. 9 did not. Very interesting, though. And then by state and country, pretty cool. Alabama, all the different states lined up here. And I guess at the end they might have even other countries. Yeah. Italy, England, Canada. How about that? So there it is in the bibliography. Very comprehensive. Really awesome book. And maybe, with this, you can even plan out some presidential site trips of your own, like I have with my family. It's a very cool, very comprehensive book. And, it's quite a bit of money, but you know what? I think it's worth it. And this goes up to Clinton. But, you'll see. The George W. Bush presidential site is in the libraries in Dallas, Texas. And I think the Presidential Site Summit is at least scheduled to be there in September this year. Hopefully I can maybe go down there and see that, but I don't know if I will be able to, considering the outbreak we'll see what happens with that. But anyways, regardless, I digress. So, presidential sites, William G. Clotworthy. This is the guide right here. I'll put a link down in the description so you can buy it online when you have the time. And again, maybe you'll be using this book one day to plan your own presidential trips like I have. So, with that is it for today from the Presidential Kids Corner. I appreciate you checking it out, and I'll see you next time.